Okay, let's take a look at what happened today with Tesla. We do a video every single day of the weekday. Tesla closed at 318.38, up $20.12. That's 6.75% up. Post market, we are down by 21 cents. Let's take a look at what this means. Let's take a look at how we could almost see this coming last Friday. So let's summarize all of this. So last Friday, go check my video on Friday. Things were not 100% sure. Things were not 100% sure on Friday. But what we saw was significant. As we said, and let's recap a bit, we had some problems breaking above 295 recently. A little bit before that, it was 291.77. And also further than that, it was 273.79. Each time a stock has a hard time breaking a number, has a hard time, pay attention. Pay attention. The fact that a stock has a hard time breaking above a certain number means that the market is not ready to pay higher for a stock. The market is just not ready, so this is why the stock is not going higher. The sellers would gladly sell at a higher price, but the buyers don't want to go higher until it changes. When it changes, it means, after having coiled up. Let me say this in addition, after having coiled up. So once we have a coil up before, then when the price crosses higher than a specific number, usually it works, 8 times out of 10. Does not work all the time. 8 times out of 10, usually the stock is going to continue. And we can point to several examples. We had an example in October of last year. This is where I put my yellow arrow. I should put a yellow arrow right here on Friday. So there's a coiling, there's a break above. So something changed enough in the market so that buyers now are willing to pay higher than the price that was stopping them to go higher before. So all of a sudden, as a group, they want to pay higher. And once that breaks, we have a continuation. Here, about a month later, in November of 2024, December, we had another such frontier where Tesla had problems go above 360.65. There was a coiling up, and then there was a break, and we continued, and so on. So we can find that pattern. We can find that pattern everywhere. Everywhere. I can go back. Look at this. I can go back in January of 2023. Coiling right here. I could not go higher than 125. Could not go higher. It decided to go higher. What happened? Boom. We had another coil up right here at around 180. This is in May of 2023. Could not go higher. Was zigzagging below. Boom. Broke it. Continued. So this is what we are doing on this channel. We are identifying those areas, those prices, those resistance, which prevent a stock to go higher. And we are watching that. We are watching that like a hawk. Sometimes it's pretty boring. I'm going to tell you. It's pretty boring to watch a stock cave into a certain number, caves in for weeks, months. But then when it stops caving in, it's no longer boring, because when it stops caving in, like Tesla stock did last Friday, we stop caving in below 295. When this happens, this tells us that something has changed in the market. Something has changed in a positive way. People are now willing to buy higher, and we jump in if we want to. So on last Friday, I called it. I said 295. We have a break, a close above 295, which was the previous resistance. I gave the pros and the cons to that trade. The cons were that, among other things, the VIX was higher than 20. When the VIX is the fear factor of the stock market. When the VIX is higher than 20, it means that people don't trust the stock market. They are a little bit afraid. And because of that, things don't tend to move up much. And on Friday we had the VIX at 21. And we had the VIX not too long ago at 60. So lots of uncertainty in the stock market, and we have seen that uncertainty dwindle down slowly, and we've been watching it, and this has helped us make sure that we did not risk too much when we were buying into a position to go long. Because the VIX was higher than 20, we had a little bit of concern. We either put a little bit less money in, or we just stayed on the sidelines. Now the VIX is dropping, so the most important criterion I warned against last Friday is now gone. VIX over 20. We are at 1838 today. 1838. Look at this. Boom, we opened at 3 o'clock this morning. The VIX opens before the stock market. And look at this. The VIX opened at what? Opened at 1984. Went a little bit higher and then dwindled like this. So VIX is at 1838. So this is beyond amazing. This was one of our major objection to buying last Friday at 295, and that objection just melted like a snowman in summer, and now we have a move up for Tesla, 6.75%. So this is fantastic for those that took part of that, and now we are managing that trade. So you can sell at any point. I tell you when to buy. Selling is a personal decision. If you are happy with the money you made today because you bought 500 shares of Tesla last Friday and you made $15,000 today, fine, you can sell right now. So depending on your financial situation, financial objectives, what are your goals? Do you want to make money every single day, or do you want to invest in something that you can ride for a while? So right now we have the bullish channel that Tesla is now in. We have a low right here. We had another low recently. This is our trend. This is the bottom part of the trend. This is the upper part of the trend. So this is where Tesla should be heading. Nothing's for sure. If you are looking for a surefire way to make money, well, put your money in the bank at 0.5% or at 4%. This is a sure thing. 99 point some percent sure. If you want to risk a little bit more, investing in the stock market and trading in the stock market is riskier. That's for sure. It's riskier. The way we are doing it is not that risky because, as I explained on Friday, instead of just buying a stock because the company is great, we are buying a stock when the stock is starting to go up, instead of buying at any point in time. And it's very important to time the market. It's impossible to time the market. Well, depends on what you mean by timing the market. Tesla has been going down since November of 21. It went down for 2+ straight years. This was not timing the market. This was looking at the trend. Tesla was trending down for 2 years. So if you own Tesla right here, November 2021, each share was worth $400. If you own Tesla, 3 years later, each share was worth $200. Holding a stock in a company just because the company should be doing great while the stock is trending down is, in my opinion, a bad decision. At least it's not optimal. Yes, Tesla is going to go back up eventually, sure, but you could have done something better with your money, in my opinion, instead of leaving it there and dividing your net value, net worth in Tesla by 2. So on this channel, what we do is that we are taking high probability trades, and right now we are into this bullish channel. So this is the rate of acceleration for the Tesla price is. So because we are drawing this, and this is observing what the stock has done in the past. So once we do this, we can say that at best, Tesla could be hitting $388 at the end of May if we are continuing at this rate. So that's pretty interesting information. And if we continue at that rate, we could be hitting $427 mid-June. And we could be hitting the all-time high as soon as mid-July or end of July. So this is interesting information if you want to sell covered calls. If you want to sell covered calls, well, this is where the stock is expecting to go. So you need to be outside of that based on the expiry date that you want to choose. So you can pick and choose your expiry date, and you can pick and choose your strike price also based on this. So if you want to put a covered call or sell covered calls right here, this needs to be with a strike price above 426, and it needs to be expiry June. So this is giving guidance. So anyway, so we are very happy today. We are very happy today that the stock market showed us that something was brewing right here. It showed us right here. Enough people knew to move the stock market. This is not necessarily insider trading because this is not pertaining Tesla stock in itself, but the news is sometimes late, and we had an indication on Friday, and for those that took it, we are very glad. So let's take a look at the rest of the market. So as I said, VIX continuing down. We are at 1838. This is fantastic. Down by 16%. We just love this. So this is going to have a lot of impact across the market. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. Boom. Dow Jones up 2.81%. So we were stuck right here on this line. Accumulation again at 41,368. Boom. We are crossing this. Stochastic is very strong at 99. SPX, boom, continuation also. Very happy to see this. Nasdaq also nice break. We were outside of this bullish channel. The bullish channel right here, we were outside of this. Now we are back into it. So things are recovering very nicely. Russell, same thing, nice move today, 1.55%. Now Russell is having to wrestle with this downward resistance right here. It needs to break that one, but at least it reached it. So very nice day. And if we look quickly right here, we have Amazon 8%, Apple 6%, ARM 7%, Meta 7.9%. So we are going to take a look at this in my private Discord where we are looking at those accumulation like we do here for Tesla, we are doing it for all of these other stocks, and we are going to get many buy signals because of today, because of what happened today. So I'm going to be posting them on Discord, and you see things are changing. There's a step change in the market that happened. It started last Friday. It started last Friday for Tesla, but now it has started for many other stocks today. So I'm going to leave you with one piece of information right here. We have the trading economics right here. So we have some core inflation data that are coming out tomorrow morning. Core inflation rate month over month, core inflation rate year over year, inflation rate, blah, blah, blah. So these will come out. It's possible that this affects the market tomorrow a little bit, but we will know at 8:30 Eastern time what is the results of those. So yeah, so that's it for me for today. So very glad that this has happened. Let's now manage the trade. Let's ask yourself, if you are in it, are you happy with the profit that you made right now? You can sell part of it, or you can let the rest continue. So far we have a great stochastic on Tesla. Stochastic is at 96. We need stochastic to be over 60 to have a move up, a significant move up that will last. So we had that since a while ago, since April 24th. It took a while to trigger, but you know, it has happened. So everything is super good in terms of technical reasons. We have some resistance that are coming. 326.34, 360.65, 388.73. 415.47, 426.47. We have some resistance that we need to break. So what could be happening is that we break them, we stop on them a little bit, we break, we stop, we break, we stop. So basically this is what stocks do. They go up, they stabilize, they go up, they stabilize, and sometimes decide to go down. But even when they go down, they stabilize at some point. So basically, these are the points that we should be seeing soon in the future. So you can use those points, those resistance, to decide when to sell. So selling on support is maybe less interesting than if you sell close to resistance, because a resistance is supposed to resist the price. So if the price goes to a resistance, you should expect maybe the stock to go back down, or at least wait a while until it breaks it. So during that period, you can use that as a sell signal. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.